What if I told you that the walk you took today, the one you take every morning, the one your doctor keeps praising you for, is quietly giving you a false sense of safety? You are doing everything right. You get your steps in, you stay active, and that is exactly the problem. Because there is one specific weakness that walking cannot fix after 70, and it is the very thing that decides whether you catch yourself or hit the floor when your balance is tested. That is not meant to frighten you, that is meant to wake you up. Because most people over 70 have no idea they are making this one mistake every single day, not because they were careless, but because nobody ever explained it to them. The fix is a single movement. No gym, no equipment. Less than 5 minutes a day, using a chair you already own, and you can start with your very next time out of that chair. In the next few minutes, I am going to show you exactly why walking alone stops protecting you after 70. The one move that fixes what walking leaves behind, how to do it safely, whether you are strong on your feet or just getting started, and one 30-second test doctors actually use to measure your fall risk so you can find out where you stand right now. Stay with me for that test, because it is the part that surprises people the most. Now, let's talk about what walking really does and what it doesn't. Walking is good for you. Let me be completely clear about that, because I am not here to talk you out of your morning walk. Walking helps your heart. It lifts your mood. It keeps your joints moving. Keep doing it. But here is what is actually happening in your body when you walk. Walking trains endurance, the ability to keep going. What it does not train is strength, the ability to produce force right now in the instant you need it. Your legs adapt to walking within a few weeks, and after that, every walk simply maintains what you have. It stops making you stronger. Think of it like a car engine idling in the driveway. The motor is running, it is warm, it is using fuel. But idling never builds horsepower. And after 70, horsepower is exactly what your body is quietly losing. After age 60, muscle strength declines by around 3% every year. And here is the part almost nobody hears. Your power, the fast, catch yourself kind of strength, fades 2 to 5 times faster than ordinary strength does. Walking does almost nothing to slow that down. And here is the part that should concern you. The most dangerous falls do not usually happen when you are striding along on a flat sidewalk. They happen in the small transitions. Standing up out of a chair, lowering yourself back down, turning around in the kitchen, catching your weight when it drifts too far to one side. In fact, when researchers mounted cameras in care homes and captured hundreds of real falls on video, the single most common cause was not slipping. Slipping was barely 3%. The number one cause behind roughly 4 in 10 falls was incorrect weight shifting, the body moving past its own base of support, and the legs failing to correct in time. Every one of those moments is a strength and power moment, not an endurance moment. Your daily walk never rehearses a single one of them. So the people who feel the safest are sometimes carrying the biggest hidden risk. Take Frank. He is 76, he walks 2 miles every morning, rain or shine, and he is proud of it, as he should be. But one evening he pushes up out of his recliner, his legs are a half second too slow to answer, and he drops back down hard, catching the armrest just in time. Frank does not have an endurance problem. He has a power problem, and no amount of walking was ever going to fix it. Which brings us to the one move. It is the sit to stand. Standing up from a chair and lowering yourself back down slowly under control. I know how simple that sounds, but this is not just one exercise among many. Physical therapists build entire fall prevention programs around this exact movement. It appears in the CDC's National Fall Prevention Program and in the Otago Strength Program used with older adults around the world. It trains the precise muscles walking neglects, the fronts of your thighs, your hips, and your backside, and it trains them in the exact pattern your daily life demands. Every chair, every toilet seat, every car, every bed. You already perform this movement dozens of times a day. The only question is whether each one is making you stronger or whether you are slowly getting weaker at the one movement your independence depends on. Before you try it, your safety comes first, and I mean that. Use a sturdy chair with no wheels and put it against a wall so it cannot slide. Wear supportive shoes or go barefoot. Never socks on a smooth floor. Keep a countertop or a second sturdy chair within arm's reach in case you need it. If you feel sharp pain, chest tightness, or dizziness, stop right away. And if you have had recent surgery, a serious joint problem, or unexplained dizzy spells, check with your doctor before you begin. There is no exercise worth risking an injury over. Here is how to do it. Sit toward the front half of the chair, feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart, with your heels pulled back slightly so they sit just under your knees. Lean your chest forward, bringing your nose over your toes, and push down through your heels to stand all the way up. Stand tall, pause for a full second. Then, and this is the part most people rush, lower yourself back down slowly, counting 3 full seconds on the way down. Do not just drop into the seat. That slow lowering is where most of the strength is built. What should you focus on? 2 things. Keep your eyes forward, not down at the floor, because in real life your balance has to work while you are looking where you are going. And notice your thighs starting to work, even to burn a little around the 5th or 6th stand. That feeling is not a warning. That feeling is the whole point. That is muscle being asked to rebuild, and your body has not forgotten how it just needs the right signal. Start with 8 stands, rest for a minute, then do 8 more. 2 rounds, once a day, that is the whole routine. Now, before we go on, I want to tell you about something that makes this even easier to stick with. I put together a simple handbook called Steady for Good, the Home Balance and Leg Strength Guide for the over 70s. It lays out this chair rise routine step by step, along with a full 5-minute daily plan you can do at your kitchen counter. No gym, no floor work, no equipment. If you'd like it, the link is in the description below, or use the code on your screen. Now, here is the test I promised you, and it is worth doing today. It is called the 30-second chair stand, and doctors and physical therapists use it to measure fall risk. Set a timer for 30 seconds. Cross your arms over your chest so your legs do all the work. Then stand up and sit down all the way as many times as you safely can until the timer sounds, and count your total. Here is how to read your number straight from the guidelines. If you are a man in your early 70s, fewer than 12 stands means your fall risk is elevated. For a woman in her early 70s, that mark is fewer than 10. If you came in under your number, do not be discouraged. That is not bad news. That is the reason this video found you, and this one move is exactly how you bring that number back up. Write your score down today and test yourself again in 1 month. Watching that number climb in your own body will be the proof that this is working. Once 2 rounds of 8 feel easy, do not just add more. Make the move harder instead, because that is how strength keeps growing. Level 1 is what you just learned, using a light push from your hands on your thighs if you need it. Level 2, cross your arms over your chest so your legs do everything. Level 3, slow the lowering to a 5-second count, fighting gravity the whole way down. Level 4, lower until you are hovering just above the seat, hold for 2 seconds, then stand back up without ever touching down. Each level asks a little more. Never rush ahead. When the level you are on stops challenging you, your body is telling you it is ready for the next. And the best part is, you do not need to find extra time for this, because the movement is already in your day. Attach your 2 rounds to things you already do. 1 round before breakfast while the coffee brews, 1 before supper. And in between, make yourself 1 quiet rule. Every single time you get up from your favorite chair, stand up slowly, under control, without pushing off with your hands if you can do it safely. Every one of those becomes a repetition. Your recliner quietly turns into a piece of exercise equipment. Keep your daily walk, truly, keep it. Your heart needs it. But now you know the walk is only half of your protection. The walk keeps you going. This move keeps you standing. Within about 2 weeks, most people notice that standing up feels easier. You rise from the couch and realize you did not rock for momentum or push off the armrest, you just stood. Within 6 weeks, the stairs feel different. Getting out of the car feels different. And one day you will catch your foot on the edge of a rug and your leg will answer instantly, strong and fast and automatic, and you will simply walk on as if nothing happened. That is what you are building here. One last thing, and it matters. Do not skip this on the days you feel strong and steady. Those are the most important days of all. You are doing the work now so your body can protect you later in that one split second when everything depends on it. Because this was never really about a chair. It is about trusting your own legs again. Getting up from any seat, in any room, without scanning for something to grab. Staying in your own home on your own terms for as long as you possibly can. That is what one simple move done every day is quietly protecting. If this helped you, tell me one thing down below. Which chair in your house are you going to start with? The kitchen, the recliner, or the edge of your bed? I read every comment. And if you would like the full routine in one place, my handbook, Steady for Good, walks you through the whole 5-minute-a-day plan, the chair rise ladder, and the steadiness self-test, with the link waiting in the description or the code on your screen. Subscribe to Steady Steve before you go, so every week I can help you stay a little steadier, a little stronger, and independent in your own home for years to come. Thank you for being here, and here's to living life on your own terms.